Following is a conversation with Richard Heyer on the science of human intelligence. This is a highly controversial topic, but a critically important one for understanding the human mind. I hope you will join me in not shying away from.
I thought that was me talking.
This is not my
It
phone.
was Lex.
This show
He is so far up the ass.
correctly.
I'm not even using my own
Topics
phone.
lists. What are you doing? In our kitchen area runs one of these lines that's accessing to whatever's the main objective goal of here, fellow guy. It's to to penetrate and exit the fucking trailer using the outside physics inside physics. It's not supposed to work. It does. You can modify it. You can enter into the fucking trailer through the wall. Not with a hole, with a magnetic field. Then you would be inside. Then you have to continue to exit the short distance after that in the same line. As seen here. I'm not being seen here. Exit. Exit. What's this black stuff coming out of my face? Shut up, man. It's a camera. It's already imitating life. Oh, yeah. You see it? I get this effect happening every time. Of course, it's different now. It's more appropriate each time for the time it's at. You get it? You follow me? Don't try too hard. Stay the fuck off my bumper if you're in a car fashion. We're going through traffic. So, the theory is this. All external technology, use tools, all that bullshit will fail you. It will fail you at the moment of time. You probably are applying that oomph. I say oomph. When I say oomph, what I mean is when you push with your effort, with using whatever tool you may have in your hand. It may be whatever non-tool of a concept type also could be appropriate. But when you push, or it happens, you're not maybe doing anything spectacular to observe it. Whatever you need to observe it to make it stand out will find you. It will find you. Because there's only two types of people. There's the people that know what the fuck I'm talking about, and then there's the people who are like, what is he talking about? It's like you can full fucking body douse using any dang old thing you pick up if you start meeting certain requirements. One, as you're moving the stuff around, say it makes noises. Now there's a couple things you can get specifically for that. The best of all is always going to be metal, because metal's clingy loud. Metal can cut you. If you got the knife blade and you're ringing a fucking tuning fork, you could do it one of two ways. One, towards cutting your ass, and then you got blood. You're gonna get blood, and it don't matter whether you want it or not. It's gonna appear in this fucking topic as my face goes into black. The funny thing is that in there, my dad's put in this movie, and it's been damn good at intuitively picking up the right movies to be scheduled right for whatever the fuck I'm experiencing. Which I know what I'm experiencing. I love it. It's got some factors to it that I don't love. Such as life. But fighting to stay awake at the edge of sleep in the hypnagogic state that's supposedly somehow reconnective to your childhood. I don't know exactly how that defines itself, but hypnagogic and childhood is usually associated together. It's a brainwave. It's the in-between sleep and awake sort of thing. There might be a little more factors going on with that than has to do with brainwave. You could be sleepwalking too. Yeah, if you're sleepwalking around, you got something going on. You're dead ass asleep and you're walking around, going into the refrigerator and getting shit, smearing it all over your face. You got fucking issues. You need a counselor. You need a medical professional. You don't wake them up. I don't know what happens if you wake them up. Me, I'm the type of person that'll wake them up, so. Because I want to do my own tests to see. They're going to freak the fuck out. I've heard that. It means I'm in the know. It means my rotating wheel of things that can happen from something fucked up is complete. Because I got, 1, can't wake them up. 2, wake them up and they don't know what the fuck's going on. Ask all the dumb questions you don't want to answer. 3, they freak the fuck out and start attacking you to the face in vulnerable areas that you can imagine yourself with a vulnerable sensation. It's that poke. You get this body response come out. It's what you're looking for. Once you get that body response to be like exhausted in its busy makingness, mine likes to be busy, busy, busy. People take that for granted. A lot of people think that you meditate and you fucking stop thinking, don't think, whatever. Lies, wrong. Not even part of it. Mislabeled from the jump. Anybody that's fucking got into meditating, saying, I don't meditate. I don't. I thought about trying a few times and only for like one period of a couple days actually did it with any sort of. Why? It is an area of extreme anything I know bias. I don't need to do that. Why do you believe that? It's not even that I believe it, I know it. Or do you get in trouble if you do it? Does something happen? Yeah, I get in trouble from me. What causes that?
Dr. Pepper, help! Oh, wrong caller. You trying?
Oh, the standard response began. So, my phone just like freaked the fuck out. It happened sometime yesterday, and it began to slowly try to work again. And I took the SIM card out and put it in my other phone, old phone. It worked. It was fine. And I put my phone as it is now away from me. I was like, okay, I'm not going to worry about this. Note this fucking. See, normally when your phone fucks up, it means somebody calling your personal phone number, business number, phone, they get a message. It tells them, this motherfucker is not available. This phone number is no such number. You will be targeted and killed from satellite. Whatever's the response, you have a number people can call or not. Now, most people on Earth, we take it for granted. They've done us a real fine miracle in spreading telephone numbers to all kinds of people, whether they need it or not, whether they pay the bill or not. Obama phone, here you go. They hand you the phone. Tribe in Africa don't need a fucking phone. Shove a fucking phone down their throat. Why? Obviously, there's only one fucking reason for that. I'll let you come up with all your dumbass wrong reasons and pause briefly. Did you guess the right one? We all kind of believe what it is the reason. We know it ain't no good. The one reason they have to have you using some external device like we do, and if you just take that one simple truth, it's being used somehow against you. See, that don't taste right in my mouth. This is my phone and it's attacking me. It's not as much as it's attacking you. It's snitching on your ass, motherfucker. It's telling your business. However you need to put it into perspective frame, get it done. And same thing's gonna happen. You're gonna be desensitized to that sensation of its attack. It's gonna become unknown again. You're not gonna notice it. You don't pay the bill and then it doesn't ring for a while. It might alleviate those symptoms, but it's unlikely that your capability to make it not useful to the enemy side is going to change, because it don't matter if you turn it off. It's on. How much more weird can it get? I'm ready to take this journey now with you, because I have not even got into this area but briefly, and I'm gonna bring it up because it's an important motherfucking fact to investigate. Now, will you investigate? Probably not. Why? So you notice how they started closing the battery part of your phone where you can't get in there no more? Remember how you used to could get in there? Take the battery out, maybe put it back in and stuff like that. Do you ever ask yourself, why do they suddenly cordon off and block off this access that I have to my phone's battery? You don't think it's odd? You didn't know shit? You don't know what I'm talking about? Fuck you. Get out of here, you dumbass. Gotta get rid of all of you. I can fucking... the rest can stay. Everyone else. The one person watches this video in the future reality, when it condenses, there's not a future reality that I can even turn this into a video and share it yet. What I can't do, I can't even clock into work. I'm supposed to be at work, and they're ratcheting down on their protocols. Who's it? What's it? I have only the primal awareness of the attacker going on. But with the primal awareness comes the primal scream. That's not the original primal scream, but it harkens to something that is required. Now inside those batteries, those lithium ion batteries that are really fancy, very sophisticated, long lasting and such, there's growing some fucking weird thing living on the battery material. I didn't watch a fake video when I saw the video I saw. It's the only proof I have, but I saw it and I was shown a video sometime. But no, I didn't hit the link to share the link. It was briefly and in passing, and I believed what I saw was true. And it's black goo in that motherfucker. Oh no. Yes, black goo is some shit. Technology probably made by aliens. I don't like saying that. Maybe it's better said it's Earth's technology. The Earth has it in the ley lines. I don't think we're supposed to pump that shit out. No, I'm not saying put up windmills and doing all that. I want the oil. Turn the fucking oil back on. But I think once we get hundreds of years away from this, if we're anything to reflect, people will be like, man, yeah, we shouldn't have burnt that oil. Maybe not. I am 100% positive, and more than that, that there's technologies that don't need to burn oil. Don't get that shit confused for somebody that wants oil to not be burned. Burn the fucking oil. Steal the oil. Take it from them god dang fucking people we war with. Whatever, America. Well, if you're gonna do it right and do it fucking... Don't half-ass it. America didn't used to believe themselves to be the half-ass fucking heartless pieces of shit that the outside world knew us as. American. So proud and arrogant. They say that Americans traveling abroad are now exhibiting humility they haven't seen ever. Why do you think that is? Because we're being fucking crippled. We're being slow, crippled, pillaged by the son of a bitch that is supposed to be... Well, he's doing his job, so you can't really say nothing. That was his job. That's why he didn't have to do much pre-campaign shit. Yeah, the role of America in the New World's order is more about world police and then transiting that into the UN's version of Army world police. Who gives a shit? I don't care about conspiracy bullshit either. I'm just going to accelerate you through it because I don't have time for it either. It interests me, yes, all this fancy bullshit. But if you can't do something with it now, who gives a fuck, really? Seriously. If you can't put it all back into the same loop, who gives a fuck? It won't be important. Well, this is important. Because you, human, yourself, has what it needs to cancel it out. Sound canceling software? No, I didn't say anything like that. What the fuck's wrong with you? It's not noise canceling. It's a Freudian slip. The reason why it came out so forceful to the front at the slip is because Carl Jung was assistant to Freudian slip. Yeah, you gotta go, it's all sex, you know, because Sigmund Freud, he slipped so easy on the banana because we repressed our banana. Everything's banana. I mean, all men want to do is fuck everything that's appearing ladylike. And in our minds, we're engaged in that activity all day long. It's like the lions in the wild. You see him jump on the lady lion, and it's like a couple of like gyrations, and then he's done. Like, what? Yeah, take that and just amplify it. It's not that he's not having quality sexy time. That lion did lion sex, like lion meal. It's all bloody and fucking raw. You can't forget that. You don't need to fucking, you need to take away this bullshit imagining that you have over things that removes nature. That's our problem. We have all these imaginings over every damn thing. That's false. Once you start taking them out structurally, so they can't hold no other imaginings levels up, you can drop this whole fucking, collapse it right into its footprint. And you can have your own fucking 9/11 building collapse from the inside. You'll know. Oh, it's getting really hot. I'm dying. A lot of ways to go. Choose wisely. So what I'm saying is, you can as your full human body can walk around and feel with your feet are where it's at. Because we're standing on the earth. We're not fucking head standing on the earth. If you were to be a crippled person that walks around with their hands, I apologize. I'm not insensitive to your plight, and I think you're fucking awesome. That weirdly strange crippled person moves around like real good, but with the hands, not the legs. There's more than one of those guys. I'm not going to pretend all the different ways you could fuck up a human and have them still mobile. It's admiring. Encouragement to that person always. They don't need your pity. They just want some fucking respect. Like women. They want your pity. Pity. Well, some of them have gone into feminism and then into the great beyond. This wonderful unknown area of gender studies and such. I don't know what those people want. I know what they don't want. Me. I don't have no ability to even get in that area. But I can treat humans like normal fucking people. Considering if they were a device, they wouldn't be able to get away with being an asshole without getting the shit slapped out of them. That's fair. So you can move around and you can find these areas to use inside and outside of your metal box trailer. You would need to do that over time because you need to have some outside to put in the math part of the problem that's we're going to make equal outside space into inside space. You draw it in, use the whiteboard. Take your time. So, and what happens is it'll be basically a war on your psychology for a while. It'll be a significant amount of time. I should probably just stop here. The point of the story was to say this. If it's not a weapon, and it is, it represents people that you don't see, that you have cares for. Because the black screen sees you. It doesn't make a good mirror either. It's close to. So in this, it's enough. If you put together all the faces you are accountable to, somehow mix them up and switch out all your dumb cat videos with some actual FaceTime with somebody that may be owed, sorry, you played this good role, I remember you, whatever. That's some real loose psychology, but it's telling you the same thing. You have to put those brackets together and then put your fucking time viewer consumer into that fucking office space. Let the right questions come up and ask and get them answered. You can do that and it be a background process. It will defeat the phone. It will defeat the phone. You can't help it. And if at the end you throw that motherfucker into the wall and shatter it into 9,000 pieces, congratulations, dummy. Go get another one. You're not going to be able to be in society without one. You could try it. And then you got all your dopehead fucking reasons of your own. I want to watch my shows. Plenty. You got fucking, I'm looking at your fucking, you got cargo galore. Shipping containers of fucking boats. With the reasons. One is just you. You. Corpus homo is, say that right. Homo erectus. human. Whatever you are, that's your human body's shit. One cargo ship. What are all these fucking containers of? Programs. Walk the dog. Fucking brush your teeth. Go get some sticks for the fire. This and that. Cultural. You know, however they're there. It's just fucking giant ships loaded with cargo. That might not be the best analogy, but it kind of is. Especially for here, because we got odd random containers just in the front of the next door neighbor. 521. Yeah, 521's 2 fucking shipping containers. We came home one day and there was actually some people there and they were doing something. And they're doing something. It's whatever it is, it's the part of the reality that's weird and probably military controlled shit that fucks and is at odds with you. But you can't directly attack it to the face. That's just your first instinct. Is to want to punch, to want to fucking yell, scream. I'm just the patient saying will to war being balanced by not punching you in the face, punch your face. Combo force multiplier with the father-son combo. He's in the line too. It's more of a focusing beam in there to the outside. These 2 points focus to the outside. Where on the map has been for quite a while a lighthouse. Imagine that. You know what lighthouses are good for? All kinds of shit. Oh, they really are. Keeping the boats from crashing on rocks, that's just one of them. That's just the simplest use. Their programs, it's definitely a whole section called MK Search. I don't know anything about that one. I assume, and probably to my great dishonor, it's what it says. Searching. What they searching for? DNA. The Monarch program. What you think you know about Monarch programming? Oh, I know some stuff about sex slaves and their weird fucking patternings that they have to have around them. The animal patterns and shit. Oh, ladies love zebra. What the fuck do they love this pattern of zebras for so much? It's sex programming. That's what the textbooks say. The problem with the textbooks is that those programs, you can see whatever you want and think that's evidence. That's great. The layer where it's willingly warping all what you think is when it begins. I don't care what you think, you see or infer. It works independent of what you think or infer. It's transmitting DNA-coded memories. You can decode that yourself? We're waiting. You can't do it. Whatever occurs to make that leap is more sophisticated than you got. I'm just saying, because it's me too. I just began to realize, oh my God, to actually do this, and it'd be like something you have to do if you're scheduled to do it. Hey, you're supposed to be spreading out the DNA information, dummy. Hey, we got you as a generator being decoder facilitator. Oh yeah, about that. I've been off for 42 years. That ain't gonna work. If you're supposed to do things for your destiny for the reasons the world needs, let's just say it has to be that way, like time travel. If you don't do it, there's no grandpa to be born type shit. You have to do it. If you have any fucking What are humans like? Where's our biggest excuse? Oh, moral objections. Your moral objections with killing this motherfucker don't matter. Get it done. Or your whole family. It fucking, it ramps the fuck up. It doesn't negotiate with terrorists like you. What I'm trying to say is that it's not, once the horrible distance is finally made, and you make the billion-mile mark. Has a human ever gone a billion miles traveling? Hell no. I can tell you right now, no human being, person on the earth, has traveled no billion miles. None. The million mile is where it's different. We're just barely getting into billions if you want to fucking walk around. Ride your bicycle. Maybe you'll get up to that million. You're not going to get into the billion distance miles at all. In your human life, you're not going to do it. So, as an end, consider it's now money, debt, and going into trillions. High numbers. So, you should be concerned. But with what you can do something about only. All that other bullshit, such as life. This is the longest video I've ever made within the boundaries of trying to make the point, and I'm sitting in the spot to do it, which unfortunately is perfect. It's right here. It used to be the microwave where the TV is. And I would talk shit to it because, you know, being microwave tends to make somebody hostile to a microwave. You got a problem with that? See your own problems. Now I moved it over there because secretly I began to microwave. Can you do that? Absolutely. You can do all kinds of shit. Like gravity, that fucking magnetron in there. Don't. It's in the microwave. All of them. Weapon system. Build it, and they will come to take it.